guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know, I don't want to hear it. It's been a while, but you know what? You know what sucks? Is if I had a MacBook, this wouldn't be a problem, because God knows it takes me 10 hours. I shit you not, 10 hours to edit a video, and I know I've probably said this in a video before, but it's such a hassle. Trust me, when you can just like do your little on like TikTok and just get it all like edited in like 10-15 minutes, trust me, like whatever. So you make choices. But I really love YouTube, and I always wanted to like make that a thing, so I need to like focus so I can save my money, get the extra equipment I need so I can edit faster. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get into the video. We're gonna be doing a get ready with me. Me and my son are going to the movies, so let's put on a face. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so eyebrows are done off camera, obviously, to save time. I primed my eyelids with the Plouise Acid Rain Paint in Blank Canvas. This is my go-to. I love this stuff. It's a little thick and a little drying, so if you're not used to that type of product, it might throw you off a little bit, but I absolutely adore it. I did get a backup finally. They did change it, so I'm just going to put a little bit more on just to like get the creases out. But just so if you've ever wondered about it, I personally love it. I get the best performance from my eyeshadows using it. Anyway, so we are going to go ahead and jump into this look. We're going to be doing kind of like a very like dressed up like glam look, but we're not going to use too much color. We're going to be using the Bride series by Plouise. We're going to take a couple colors out of this. Oops, I always forget where like the camera is as far as like when I look at my monitor. It's so annoying. So we're going to use the Bride series, and I love this palette. And then we're going to also incorporate the Glamlite Barbie palette and some of the Blend Bunny Surge palette. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the look. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to take this shade right here, and that is Make a Toast. And it's kind of like a deep brown shade. I'm sorry because the lighting is really bad right now, because like the sun is going down where I'm sitting. So it's a really deep brown look, deep brown color. It's like a chocolate brown. I'm sorry, it's hard to describe. And let me see if I can get a swatch so at least you can see it. Yeah, that's what I'm looking to use. So that's I'm gonna take that shade on my Refer 01 brush. I really love this brush. Like I wish I want more, but they're so expensive. They are having a sale right now, which like they're having a sale on like their whole brush collection, and it's like down from like $200 to like $180, and I want it so bad, because honestly it's one of the best brushes. I prefer a longer ferrule, I'm not gonna lie. Like I like a longer brush handle. Like I want it to be as long as the Michaela brushes are in comparison. Like, do you see? Like I wish they were that long, because that I just prefer that. But obviously that's not up to me. Alright, I'm gonna finish blending this shade out off camera, and I'll be back for the next shade. Alright, so we're going to take the Rise and Shine shade right here from the Barbie Glamlite palette, and we're going to use the Morphe M433 brush. I'm going to tap that off a little bit, and we are going to blend the shade that I just put down from the Plouise eyeshadow palette. I wish the lighting wasn't so weird right now, so you could like really see what's going on. But this is like a, I don't know how to explain it, like a caramelly brown. And I love these kind of browns. While we're blending, so I have a hot take on the Sephora sale right now. Now, I've been rouge for a really long time up until recently. It's just, I've preferred I've just preferred more indie makeup recently, and I haven't been interested in a lot that Sephora's had to offer, which is why I'm no longer rouge. I'm VIB right now, but like even then I struggle to find things that are interesting, you know? I don't know if that's just me, but like honestly, Sephora's lost its kind of appeal because it just seems so, they're just doing this, like the same brands are just making the same things over and over and over again, where the true innovators are the indie brands, and they always have been, but the indie brands are coming out with like things high quality, like just more interesting and appealing than the mainstream brands. And I'm like, why am I going to pay twice the money for boring product, you know? Because I want to be intrigued to use the product. Like, I want to be drawn in to use the product. So like that's where my like tiff is. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, and maybe that's just me. And I'm a huge makeup lover. I am constantly buying product, you know? Like, I'm constantly buying product. People are like, you bought more makeup? And I'm like, yes, bitch. I sure fucking did. I sure did. But it's not coming from, like, Sephora. A lot of it's not coming from Sephora. A lot of it's mostly coming from indie brands and Ulta. Like, who knew I became an Ulta girly? Anyway, so we're going to go back into Make a Toast, which is from the Plouise palette, and we're going to reblend out here just to like get the blend that I'm looking for. And then we're also going to take a nice big fluffy brush, and we're going to go into Milestone, which is a cream colored shade, which is this one right here. This one right here. We're going to take this Jaclyn JH30 brush, and I love this brush. It's nice and fluffy. And then we're going to start right in the inner corner and just start blending up and out, just to get a really perfected blend. Now I'm going to go off camera, catch up this eye, actually make a TikTok, catch up this eye, and finish blending on this eye, and I'll be back. Okay, so both eyes are caught up. So now we're going to dip into the Blend Bunny Search Palette, and we're going to go into the Vinyl shade, which is the black shade in this palette. Now it's been a while since I've used this shade, and got it everywhere, And we're going to take my JH40 brush, and we're going to deepen out the outer corner. Now I know that this is like super like over the top for just going to the movies, but like, listen, I don't get to do a whole bunch of stuff with my son all the time, and this is like the opportunity. Like, he actively sought out us going to do something he wants to do, which he doesn't normally do. That's the tea, that's the gag. He literally never does that. So when he does, I take it seriously. I'm like, oh, okay, so he wants to do something specific. You know, usually it'd be something, I don't know, something like obtuse that we really can't do, like go to New York. I can't just drop like $500 for both of us on plane tickets. I can't. Plus hotel, like I can't do those things. Like I can't, you know what I mean? So like if it's something like we can do in our hometown, that's easy peasy, like going to the movies, like okay, I'm gonna take the time, take the effort, and like I bought the airplane tickets, oh my god. But we do want to go back, like I want to go back to New York with him and take him to like to like the Statue of Liberty and all that stuff, and the stuff that I got to visit, but like with him. And it's scary because of just so much scary stuff in the world, and I don't want to do it by myself, but I don't want to, you know, him to get older and not think that I didn't take the time to do stuff with him. You know, does that make sense? So, you know, I'm just excited that we get to go do something together, and it's easy, and he's going to enjoy himself. Oh, and if I didn't mention the movie we're going to watch like the Mario Brothers movie, which I don't know. Like, I haven't even heard about it up until recently. So I'm going to catch up the other eye, and I'm going to put the next glitter primer on when I come back, and then we will put a shimmer on. So I'm excited. Okay, so the NYX glitter primer is on. Don't judge me for how ghetto mine is. The top fell off, but I refuse to not use this because that would be wasteful. So the glitter primer is on. I used my ColourPop E4 brush to lay it down, and we are going to take my Blend Bunny Surge palette, and we're going to go into this Flash shade. I've been like looking at it since I pulled this palette out, and I've been super excited to use it. So let's do this. Okay, so we're caught up in both eyes, and it's looking great so far. But I do always feel like it needs just a little extra something. And I don't know why I said it like that, but you know what I mean. And I always, if you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I will leave my handles down below. I don't know how to do the little like overlay on the screen, otherwise, you know, I would. I'm going to take my ColourPop Ladybird shade, and I'm going to use this to feather out the Flash shade that I have on my lids right now. But I do feel like it's missing like just a little extra, you know, something. And I think I'm going to take my Adept Cosmetics Minka palette, and we're going to dig into a shade from there, which I know it's a lot of palettes, but you have to understand, like, I have a lot of palettes. And I don't want anyone to feel discouraged about that, like, if you don't have as many palettes, because there's no need to feel discouraged. I'm a psychopath, and I like having a lot of palettes, but you can literally get this same look in, like, using, I don't know, like, just a couple palettes you have in your collection. It's just simple browns with a light shimmer on the lid. Like, it's literally that. It's literally that. So, but because I'm extra and I do too much, I fucking do too much, I'm going to go into my Adept Cosmetics Minka palette. Like, honestly, if I ever made a palette, it would look something similar to this. Like, literally, I grew up in the era of, like, the YouTuber, like, right when it got big. And this is exactly how I would imagine myself doing that. Oh, I probably should tell you what shade I used. So in the Minka palette, I used the Linda shade, which is this one right here. And it's kind of like a duo. Oh, can you see it? You can see it. It's like a duochrome green, pinky, like, it's so good. It's so good. And it kind of just matches like what's going on with my nails, which it's starting to grow on me. Like, at first, it's the length that bothers me. Like, that's the only thing about my nails that I don't like. I told them to cut them too short, and that's my own fucking fault, and nobody else's. Nobody else's. Alright. I'm gonna finish up this look, do my face and my base off camera, and I will be right back with the final look. And this is the final and completed look. What do you think, guys? I know it's been a while. Love you guys. I will try to be better about this. No promises, but I'll see you in the next one. Love you.